my book. Then I started struggling with the idea of reading a Contagious Christian or actually being one. So I decided if the opportunity arose, I would jump in and help this guy out. If he didn't get a softball question that he could answer at some point. Finally, I heard the girl say, in the original language, and I was like, she knows the original language? Okay, now I'm really interested. She said in the original language, when Jesus says, I am the way, the truth, and the life, it's not definite articles, it's indefinite articles. So Jesus is merely claiming to be a way, a truth, and a life. I had to jump in at that point. I tried to be tactful because it's probably not nice to eavesdrop on a bus, but I don't know all the social norms on a bus. But I said to her, I've been overhearing what you're saying, and just want to let you know that in that text, in the original language, it actually does have definite articles. And it agrees in case, number, and gender before each of those words. So there's no confusion what the definite article goes with. She sat in silence for a minute. You could see the wheels turning in her head as she was processing this new information. And she peeked over the bus seat and looked me in the eyes and said, "That totally rocks everything I have ever believed." In the Old Testament, God identifies himself as the great I am. That is his divine name. When Jesus says, I am, he is identifying himself as God. When Jesus asks his disciples, who do men say that I am? He is giving them the answer in the question. When Jesus asks them, who do you say that I am? Again, he is giving the answer in the question. Peter pipes in and says, you are the Christ, the Son of the living God. Jesus commends Peter for this confession. This confession that rocked everything this girl believed. But not only does this confession rock people, it is the rock. Jesus says, upon this rock, upon this confession, I will build my church. And the gates of hell, the gates of death cannot prevail against it. When you make this confession, you become a part of the church. And the gates of hell and the gates of death cannot prevail against you. When I was little, we used to go to this buffet all the time. And above the buffet table, there was a big sign, and it said, take all you want, but want all you take. In essence, it was repeating what Tom from the Oprah story had said about everything in nature only takes what it wants, or what it needs. Beloved, God gives us more than what we want. His grace gives us more than what we need in this life. His grace gives us life everlasting. It gives us forever life. That simple confession gives us the hope of resurrection. It gives us a hope of a life after this one. Jesus is not just another prophet. He's not a teacher with good things to say. Jesus is the Christ, the Son of the living God. And Jesus is made known to us by the Father so that we can have life everlasting. May the peace of God that passes all understanding guard and keep you to life everlasting. Amen.